today? Welcome back to Mama's Kitchen. Today, I'm excited as usual. I'm going to show you the video of my Afang soup. Yeah, Afang soup. This is a Calabar soup and it's very, very delicious. Very delicious, guys. Whatever I bring to you on my channel is always delicious. You try it exactly the way I show you and you're going to get it right. So this soup is called Afang soup. Afang is just Ukazi, it's Ukazi in Igbo language, and this soup has a lot of things in it. We're going to use stock fish, we're going to use beef, we're going to use periwinkles. I'm going to add some dried fish, pepper, salt, and the main ingredient of the soup is the Afang, which is the Ukazi. But then I'm also going to add water leaf into it. So you can understand why I say it's a special soup. It's really, really a special soup. And especially here in America, it's always not easy to get water leaf. So the summertime is the best time to cook this soup. This is the only time we can enjoy it. We can't eat it during the winter because you can't find water leaf anyway. Because Afang soup without water leaf is not Afang soup. So today I'm going to show you step by step of how you can get this great and delicious historic soup. If you're ready to learn how to do this, let's get into this kitchen and let's make it happen. Come on guys, let's go. Okay guys, so we're ready. These are the ingredients I'm going to be using today. I'm going to use some white pomo or cow skin, some nor cubes. I'm going to use some salt, beef, stock fish, crayfish, dried fish or smoked fish, pepper, onions, palm oil, periwinkles. This is the Afang, this is the Ukazi, this is the Afang vegetable, guys, and of course some water leaves. So guys, when I'm making Afang soup, the first thing I do is to boil my stockfish and my cow skin first, because these two are very hard to cook. They're very, very difficult to get soft. So you have to start cooking them on time. Make sure they are thoroughly cooked before you continue. So once they are soft and really cooked, you start to add your beef. You just put your beef on top, and after a few minutes you mix it in, and then you cover it for like 2 minutes. You don't want your meat to be overcooked. And then you soak your fish with hot water. It's always advisable that you soak your fish with hot water and wash it after that. Now here I'm pounding my Afang. Some people blend it, some people pound it, but here I'm pounding it today. So you pound your Afang, you put it aside, and you pound your pepper or you blend it. With Afang soup, it's always advisable that you pound, because you don't want it too soft or too smooth. You want to see that sharpness in the pepper. You don't want it too smooth. So you pound it and you put it aside, and it's time to cook. So I'm taking out all my meat from the pot and I'm putting it back in my cooking pot with the stock. At this point, I'm not adding any water. I'm just using water from the meat, the stock from the meat, to start the cooking. So you pour in your meat and then you pour in some chopped onions. I'm going to use the rest of the onions for later. You cover for a few minutes, and right after that, you put your crayfish. With crayfish and Afang, I love to put a lot of crayfish. A lot of crayfish. You can even put ogiri or dawa or whatever you want to put, but my children don't like the taste of dawa, so I'm not using dawa for this soup. So you add your ground pepper and you turn it very well. And now here comes palm oil. I add my palm oil at this time because I don't want it to be, I don't want to taste the rawness. You want your palm oil to cook, so always add it at the beginning of your soup, so that it can cook before, it can cook, you know what I mean, it can cook. You don't want it to be raw. And now I'm adding my nor cubes. You can add Maggi cube, you can use Maggi cube or whatever you want to. And like I said, you can use locust beans or anything to season it, but I'm using nor cubes today. And now after that, you add your smoked fish, your thoroughly washed smoked fish, and you can add some water at this point if you think you need to. If you don't think you need to, don't add water, because the water leaf is going to produce its own water. So don't add too much water so that your soup will not be too watery. Now adding my periwinkles. Guys, when you buy your periwinkles from the store, make sure you soak it in hot water. Pour hot water over it so that the scales can come off it, okay? So pour hot water over it when you buy from the store, and then take out the scales before you pour it in your food. Now I'm adding a little bit of water because I think I did it, and then it's time to add the afang. So this is when I add the Ukazi, the afang leaf. You give it a thorough toss. Turn it very well. Make sure everything is mixed in. And like as you can see, I still don't have much water in it. That's the whole idea. And with pepper, I like extra pepper. So I put some pepper, and now I'm adding my water leaf. And as soon as you get to this stage, you turn everything, turn your stove down and cover your pot and let it cook for just 5 minutes. You don't want to cook it for too long. Just 5 minutes after the water leave, your soup should be down. It should be off the stove. So I leave those pepper there because when I'm eating and I need more pepper, I just crush it in the soup. That's how I do it. So it's not compulsory. You may not do it, but that's how I do mine. And then finally, I add some onions. This is also optional. You may not. It doesn't really matter. But I like the taste of onions at the end of my food, so I always add my onions at the end. I turn my soup very well, and that's it. My soup is ready. Guys, you need to come and taste this soup. Just do this the way I've shown you here, and your afang soup will come out. I'm telling you, you will love it. It tastes really good, guys. I tasted it, and it's nice. It's really nice. And that's how afang soup is made. You turn off your stove, and your soup is ready. You serve, and you eat it with either eba or with pounded yam. But eating it with eba is like wasting the soup. So please make sure you have pounded yam handy to eat your afang soup. Thank you so much for hearing me today, for watching me today. I truly appreciate you. Have a good day. Bon appetit. Ciao, ciao, and see you in my next video. Bye-bye.